welcome back to the New Orleans Saints franchise mode here on Madden 25. It is the postseason with the Saints franchise, and here we go. We're taking on the Atlanta Falcons for the third time here in 2024. If you missed the first two matchups between the Saints and the Falcons, we will go over them very quickly. They first played in week number 4. The Saints went on the road to Atlanta and won that game 31-28, and then in week 10, it was a 54-35 victory for the New Orleans Saints over the Falcons, and my goodness, look what Kirk Cousins did to us. 585 passing yards, but at the same time, yes, he did score 5 touchdowns, but 5 interceptions was huge. The Saints won that game again by 20 points. Now they meet again. The Falcons finished the regular season with a 9-8 record. The Saints were 13-4, and now here we go. We have got Falcons and Saints for the third time this season. Now again, the last time the Saints played a team 3 times in 1 year, the last time the Saints tried to beat a team for the third time in the same season, they lost in the divisional round of the playoffs to that Tampa Bay Buccaneers team led by Tom Brady that won the Super Bowl in 2021. Hopefully that does not happen to the Saints again. As we look at the playoff bracket, let's take a look at this thing. You have got the Saints and the Falcons in the 2-7. You've got the Packers and the Vikings in the 3-6. You got the Cowboys and the Eagles in the 4-5. And then on the AFC side, Jets, Bengals, Ravens with a bye, Texans, Jags, and Chiefs and Dolphins yet again in the wild card round. By the way, the 49ers have the bye, obviously, in the NFC. So you got 3 divisional matchups. The way I see things, obviously, if the Saints win, we cannot play the 49ers, nor can we play the Vikings. Those are the 2 teams we cannot play in the second round because the Vikings, being the 6th seed, if they were to beat the Packers, they'd automatically play the Niners. So the 3 teams we can play are the Packers, Cowboys, or Eagles. It will likely be the Green Bay Packers in a rematch of our crazy classic played at Lambeau Field earlier this year, but it could be the winner of that Cowboys-Eagles game if the Vikings do beat the Packers. But obviously, we just have to take care of business, and we got to go out there and win at home against the Falcons, a team that we are expected definitely to beat. Real quickly, let's look at the final stats of the regular season. In terms of, at least compared to the rest of the league, we'll go over each player individually later on, probably in the offseason. But Derek Carr was the NFL's leading passer in 2024. I think he's solidified himself as the long-term starter of this New Orleans Saints team. I was on the fence going into the season and even midway through the season as well. But I think Derek Carr has established himself as the guy for next year. So we will have to pay Derek Carr next season, but I'm fine with doing so. 38 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. Again, J.J. McCarthy had a crazy year, but Derek Carr ends up leading the NFL in passing yards. McCarthy, Mahomes, Cousins, Prescott, all those guys after him. Alvin Kamara led the NFL in rushing yards ahead of guys like McCaffrey, Elliott, and Kenneth Walker. Kamara with 1,700 rushing yards with 20 touchdowns. What an outstanding year he had. But Cooper Kupp may have had a better season. 1,700 yards through the air and 23 touchdowns in second place. Obviously, Chris Olave with 1,479, 11 touchdowns. Jordan Addison, Justin Jefferson, and CeeDee Lamb followed them. Demario Davis, as you can see on the screen right now, nope, there we go. 15 interceptions in 17 games. A crazy mark for Demario Davis. Shout out to him. And we can check now also who won the MVP since the regular season is over. And the most valuable player goes to Lamar Jackson. Just because, again, the production Lamar is able to put up with both his legs and with his arm, obviously. The Ravens were the number 1 seed in the AFC. He is the MVP yet again. Jordan Love, J.J. McCarthy, Derek Carr in 4th, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Tua Tagovailoa, Dak Prescott, Alvin Kamara, the only non-quarterback on here in 9th, and Geno Smith in 10th. Coach of the year is us. Greedo plays. Shout out to me. In the NFC, we'll look at the offensive player of the year is Cooper Kupp over Alvin Kamara. I understand it. Kupp had a crazy year through the air. 24 touchdowns is insane. Chris Olave got 3rd, by the way. Rashid Shaheed, actually, in 10th, which is kind of crazy. Defensive player of the year, like it was any controversy. Demario Davis wins it. You got Kool-Aid McKinstry in 8th, which should mean not offensive rookie of the year. That goes to J.J. McCarthy over Caleb Williams. But defensive... Oh, Jared Verse got it over... Oh, I didn't see Jared Verse. Yeah, he was 2nd in the Defensive Player of the Year race. So Jared Verse gets Defensive Player of the Year over Kool-Aid McKinstry. It is what it is. Best QB goes to Jordan Love. Derek Carr's in 3rd. Running back goes to Alvin Kamara. Receiver goes to Kupp, obviously, over Olave. O-lineman, we have nobody. Demario Davis wins Best Linebacker, Best DB, Kool-Aid McKinstry, and then Paulson Adebo in 2nd. Shout out to our guys, but I mean, we give up 1 million yards a game, so don't really know how that happened. Chase McLaughlin wins Kicker of the Year. Obviously, again, no Blake Groupie in that. I'm going to keep Groupie around. I thought about cutting him, but he will get the start tonight. So let's see what happens. We've got the 9-8 Falcons going on the road to take on the 13-4 Saints in the wild card round of the NFC playoffs. Let's do it. Falcons and Saints from New Orleans. And folks, if you haven't yet though, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for some more Saints franchise mode here on the channel. Yesterday we posted our college football week number 1 predictions. Go check that out. We broke down and predicted every single game. Yes, all 100 plus games on the college football slate this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So go make sure to check that video out. Links in the description down below. Let's do it though. Falcons and Saints from New Orleans. Time for playoff football in New Orleans. We have got the 9-8 Atlanta Falcons on the road taking on the number 2 seed in the NFC, the 13-4 New Orleans Saints. It is an all NFC South showdown here in the wild card round between Atlanta and New Orleans. Kirk Cousins, the last time he was in this building, broke the single game passing record. Obviously that record was later broken by Derek Carr in Green Bay against the Packers, but Kirk Cousins set the single game passing record against the Saints defense, but at the same time, again, did throw 5 interceptions. We will see how this one turns out in the wild card round as New Orleans and Atlanta get ready to go. One team goes home, one team moves on to the divisional round. Here is Kirk Cousins. I would say his first year in Atlanta has been a success. Obviously, Michael Penix Jr. is still the rookie quarterback backing up Kirk Cousins, but Cousins has started every game this season for Atlanta. Here in a 1st and 10, Cousins is brought down immediately. Brian Brees, the former Clemson Tiger with the sack, sets up for a 3rd and 18, and the Falcons go screen, and New Orleans is all over it. So here comes Derek Carr with the football. Led the NFL in passing yards last season, 4,654 yards, 38 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. Carr will get it from his own 44-yard line on a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw, and he fumbles! Atlanta gets to him, and on the first play for both offenses, they get sacked. Carr loses the football, and Atlanta will take over into Saints territory. 1st and 10 for Cousins from the Saints 26-yard line. Cousins looking to his left, finds Drake London, the standout receiver for the Falcons. Gets a 1st down to the 7-yard line. 2nd and goal Atlanta. Cousins, empty gun look. Touchdown Falcons. It's Ray McCloud. The Saints had the Falcons offense off the field on their first drive, but one play, fumble, Atlanta picks up the ball, of course, and drives in for 6. Here comes New Orleans back with the ball from their own 36-yard line. Derek Carr going to get this drive going by throwing that one over to Taysom Hill for the 1st down. Here comes the 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. Carr looking over the top. Rashid Shaheed comes down with it. Felt like he was in the air for forever, but Shaheed comes down with the football. 1st down New Orleans. Here comes a 3rd and 6 from the 24. Carr looking to throw. He's got Juwan Johnson for the 1st down. Good block upfield by Rashid Shaheed. 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. It's going to be a jet touch pass going to Rashid Shaheed. He's too quick, using his speed to get to the outside. Shaheed has got a 1st down to the 1-yard line. Can the Saints punch it in? I-form Kamara. He's in. Alvin Kamara ties this game up at 7-7. What a start for the Saints offense after fumbling on their first drive. Atlanta back with the football from their own 27-yard line. Kirk Cousins on a play-action fake out all day in the pocket, and he will find and just dump it off to Kyle Pitts, who I guess was blocking. Eventually, he leaked out, and somehow, some way, Kyle Pitts gets all the way down to the New Orleans 29-yard line after a pass that was in the air for maybe half a yard. Cousins on a 1st and 10 gets to Drake London. Lattimore got burnt on the comeback, and Drake London stays on his feet and gets in the end zone for 6. 14-7 Falcons. They have scored on back-to-back drives after going 3 and out on their first. Here comes Atlanta. Bradley Pinion, I believe, is the kicker here for Atlanta. He does the kickoffs. Young Wei Koo, of course, kicks the field goals. And Kool-Aid McKinstry, the NFC Defensive Rookie of the Year, going to take it all the way out to the 49-yard line, giving Carr and the offense good field positioning to start off. 3rd and 5, though. Carr blitzed, pressured, and sacked. I don't know what that celebration is by that Atlanta defender, but the Falcons will get the football back starting off the 2nd quarter after that huge sack. 14-7 for the Falcons. So yeah, not a great start for the Saints here in the wild card round. 2nd and 8 for the Falcons. Kyle Pitts getting to the outside. We haven't said Bijan Robinson's name much today, if at all, and that's kind of been how these Falcons-Saints games have gone. It's just been an air raid passing attack by Kirk Cousins and Raheem Morris, and it's worked. Look at this. Cousins again finds Drake London at 1st down. There is a reason again Kirk broke the single game passing record against the Saints defense, and it's just with the soft coverage, right? Kyle Pitts gets the out route to go. First down to the 9-yard line. First and goal, Cousins looking, going for the end zone. Tyrann Mathieu with the pick. Cousins was looking for Rondale Moore, and Mathieu gets the interception. Big play for New Orleans, and the Saints get the football back. And instead of going down 2 scores, the defense gives Carr and the offense the ball, down by 7. And good ball right there by Carr to get it to Cedric Wilson Jr. Wilson turning it upfield, and he will have the first down to the 42-yard line. First and 10, Carr. Play action fake. Got him over the top. Rashid Shaheed. First down to the 23-yard line. 3rd and 8 now from the 21. Carr goes play action fake. On the 2nd and 8, he will run, and he's got the first on the scramble. 2nd and 10 from the 11. 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Carr dumps it off to Rashid Shaheed. Shaheed bouncing off a tackler. He will get 8, making it a 3rd and 2 from the 3. Carr out the gun, handoff Alvin Kamara. He's got number 2 here in the wild card round. The Saints have tied things up at 14 apiece, with Atlanta getting the football back with 1 minute and 50 seconds in this first half. Willie Gay gets to Kirk Cousins. It's a 3rd and 19 for the Falcons. Now they give Bijan Robinson the football, and he's stopped. So New Orleans takes a timeout, gets the football back with 44 seconds to go. Last drive potentially here of the first half. Here comes Carr finding Shaheed for a pickup of 9. We just got to get back into field goal range at the very least. And I understand our kicker's been horrible this season, but what a ball! Carr finds Olave deep downfield to the 27. 1st and 10 New Orleans. Carr finds Shaheed. He's brought down inbounds. We've got 13 seconds left after we spike it. We do not have a timeout remaining. Ball's got to be in the end zone or towards the sidelines on 3rd and 3, and that's what Carr does. Gets it to Cedric Wilson. 1st and goal from the 9 again. Ball has to be in the end zone or out of bounds. Carr just going to throw it away. Again, got to do what you got to do. Got to make sure we get these crucial 3 points before the end of the half, and that's what Blake Grupe is going to do. Yes, he has been bad this season, but he can still knock in a 26-yarder chip shot. So the Saints are up by 3, 17-14, heading into the second half, where they will be getting the football. So here come the Saints from the 36-yard line. Carr out the gun looking to throw. He's got Taysom Hill for the 3rd time tonight. Hill still untouched, going upfield. Oh my goodness. What a run after the catch for Taysom Hill, getting New Orleans down to the 37-yard line. Handoff. Alvin Kamara on 1st and 10. He's got the first down to the 22. 3rd and 7, Carr. Empty gun look. Scrambling. Derek Carr will run. You know he's got the speed. Derek Carr gets down to the 2-yard line for a 1st and goal. Kamara's got 2 touchdowns. Let's make it 3. Oh! He tries to hurdle Jesse Bates. Instead, he just puts his nuts in his face. Oh my, okay. Alvin Kamara gives the Saints a 10-point lead, 24-14. Here comes Atlanta. First time Bijan Robinson has gotten the ball in space tonight for the Falcons in Bijan's first postseason game. 1st and 10, not fooling anyone with the play action. Bijan jumps on the fumble, but Chase Young gets the sack of Kirk Cousins. 2nd and 18, Cousins looking, being flushed, down he goes. Turner with the sack. New Orleans got 5 of those tonight, and after back-to-back sacks, it's a 3rd and 25. Cousins has to throw it away, and the Saints defense isn't putting up with anything any longer. 2nd and 8 for the offense. Carr gonna scramble here. He's got all this room to work. Look at this. Over midfield, Derek Carr steps out of bounds at the Atlanta 44-yard line. 2nd and 8 for the Saints. 3 minutes to go here in this 3rd quarter. He's got Alvin Kamara. Oh, Jesse Bates gonna get his get back for what happened to him on that last Alvin Kamara touchdown. He might be off to the races. Chris Olave trying to track him down. He does at the 26-yard line. But I thought Carr had Kamara on that wheel route. He just needed to put the ball more out there and let Kamara run under it. Instead, Carr underthrows it. Jesse Bates gets his get back, and Atlanta gets the football back down by 10 in premier field positioning. 1st and 10, Ray McCloud on the little dump-off pass by Kirk Cousins gets the Falcons down to the 14-yard line. Now a 2nd and 4 from the 8, handoff Bijan Robinson, and he is in. Bijan has been silent tonight, but right there he gets in the end zone, making this a 3-point game. Just like that, the Dirty Birds are back in this one. It is 24-21 with 2 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Derek Carr on a 2nd and 9. Unconventionally, gonna find Juwan Johnson, let's put it. Johnson has the first down to the 35-yard line. I really did not like that play call. It's not like I'm calling plays or anything, right? 1st and 10 for Alvin Kamara on that halfback punch. He's got the first down. He's brought down at the 23-yard line. 38 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Derek Carr in a 3rd and 8 trying to extend the drive, getting it to Cedric Wilson, and Wilson has the first down and more as he's brought down at the 6. 1st and goal for New Orleans. Carr out the gun looking to throw. Still looking. He's got Alvin Kamara through the air. He's in. It's Kamara's 4th touchdown of the game. He has 3 rushing, now 1 receiving, and the Saints go back up by 10. 31-21, and they look to be in a really good spot here down the stretch of this wild card game. Atlanta, though, will be getting the football right back. So here comes Kirk and the Falcons. From their own 40-yard line, it's a 3rd and 1. Cousins will spot up and find Drake London for the first down. London now over 100 yards in his first playoff game down to the 38-yard line. 1st and 10 for Atlanta. Cousins to the outside, finding Ray McLeod, who has actually had a pretty sizable impact in this game. McLeod's got the first down to the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 Cousins, play action fake, looking to throw. Cousins over the top. That ball is picked. Honey Badger's got pick number 2, and he's off to the races. He's going to return it out of the end zone. One man to beat his Cousins. Oh, Chase Young makes the block. Here comes Honey Badger. Here he goes. 15-10-5. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tyrann Mathieu goes 109 yards for a touchdown. One of the longest plays you can possibly have. We did miss the extra point with Blake Grupe. What is new? So it is still technically a 2-score game, with it being a 16-point lead for the Saints. Ray McLeod right there on the outside picks up the first down. 5 minutes to go for Cousins. He will find Drake London as Paulson Adebo just overplays that. London is racing to the end zone and he's in. So a 2-point conversion is needed for Atlanta to keep this game alive. They are down by 10, 37-27. Cousins out the gun, 5 minutes to play. Looking, Cousins finds Drake London, and the Saints have kept Atlanta in this game for now. 5 minutes to go. New Orleans gets the football back. Need a score to end this game. There goes Derek Carr fighting Chris Olave. The run after the catch. Olave gets down to the 46-yard line. Here comes a 3rd and 6 for New Orleans. Huge play. Carr looking. He's got Rashid Shaheed. Oh, he's short. 4th and 3, New Orleans will go from the 40-yard line. 3 minutes to play. Derek Carr finds Juwan Johnson, and he hangs on. A huge play for the Saints. Now they can start ticking away at this clock. Kamara's got 9.5 on the carry. 2nd inches from the 20. Handoff, Kamara, first down and more. Alvin Kamara, he's in. 5 touchdowns for Alvin Kamara. I mean, something about Kamara in wild card games is crazy. The last wild card game Kamara played, he scored 6 touchdowns against the Vikings in 2020. He's got 5 total tonight. What an effort from Alvin Kamara. Puts the Saints up by 15. 44-29 is our score. Atlanta trying to remain in this ball game here. They've got 2 timeouts, and in the end zone for 6 is Rondale Moore. So the Falcons will attempt the onside kick. They did get an onside kick against us, I believe, in the last game they played us. We'll see, and on Thanksgiving a couple years ago. So here we go, and it is picked up by Rashid Shaheed. The game is not over yet. Atlanta could get the ball back with 20 seconds to go, but a first down will end it. 3rd and 1, New Orleans. Atlanta's used all of their timeouts. Kamara on the Wildcat, and he has the first down. What a way to end it, and what a fitting way to end the wild card round here as the Saints win at home 44-36, and they will advance to the divisional round here of the NFC playoffs, where they will take on Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers, a rematch of the game we coined the greatest football game of all time at Lambeau Field. Monday Night Football, Week 16 of the 2024 regular season. They will do battle again. The winners of the NFC South and the NFC North respectfully will do it again, but this time the game will be contested in the Superdome in New Orleans, Louisiana. So what a rematch we got in store for you folks tomorrow night. Saints and Packers in the divisional round. A ticket to the NFC Championship game is on the line. Folks, thank y'all for watching episode number 18 of the New Orleans Saints franchise mode here on Madden 25, excuse me. If you haven't yet, though, make sure that subscribe button down below for more. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy the video. Folks, thank y'all for watching, and Mamba forever.